guys, welcome back to my channel. So I did the Temu haul and I have the heron and it matches actually. So guess what? It's going to continue to grow out and grow out. When I opened those the mystery because they were the undeliverable mail, too funny. I'm sorry. Those dresses, yeah, no, just not happening for me. However, I don't know, could it make a good what do you call it? Oh, I can't think of the word right now. I'm sorry. I do want to say I feel a fibro flare-up coming. My memory, and it's fibro brain, I don't know, people have heard it, but yeah. That's why I decided I needed to do that video last night. And I even had problems using my hands, to be honest with you. So, a parody. There we go. So maybe that would make a good parody to do with the dresses on. Just a thought. Never know. Every one of those capris fit me. Each and every one of them. So I might keep them for Florida. We'll see. The one I don't really like the feel of them. The other two, the tan and the black, I do. They feel nice. The only thing is they're a little wider legged, and I like them where they're tighter and that you could roll it up. But I know I could always like pinch in the seam and roll it, you know what I mean? Flap it over and then roll it up a little bit. So, capris I do not have many of. I either have shorts, which are usually biker shorts, and a few jean shorts. And then I have my biker shorts. Those are my favorite, most comfortable. And today I have the t-shirt that Tasha had got me last year. I gotta read it. I can't remember. It's Grinch something. But I thought it was warmer than it was. If I realized it was this chilly, I probably would have worn my new one, the pink one. But I haven't washed it yet. And I'm one that before I wear clothes, I do wash them. I've always been that way, though. I don't know why. I know some people will get new curtains and new, like, sheets and stuff and put them right on their bed. I have to wash them first. It's just me. So, Arlene mentioned about the hairpiece. I love it, Arlene. I really do. And Tasha took a picture of the back, and it looks pretty nice. It actually matches way up top. And then the bottom matches the front of my hair, so it is what it is. I'm not out to impress anybody. Today is just a emu oil and eyebrow day. That is it. That is as good as it gets, guys. I'm actually headed to the store for my neighbor, and then I'm gonna get a cold brew. And I think that's it for the day, basically, because like even walking on my feet today, I told Tasha, I'm like, it's just strange. The bottom of my feet hurt. I don't know why. Like the bones, the muscles. No, I'm not sick. I'm not feeling sick at all. That's when you know. I mean, sometimes it's hard to figure out. Are you getting sick, or is it a fibromyalgia flare-up? No, I am on 300 milligrams 3 times a day of gabapentin, and sometimes I feel when I get this, it needs to be upped, but I would never up my own medication. So I need to speak to my orthopedic about it and such. So let me grab this for him, and then guess what? I'll be back in a moment.
A few moments later.
Okay, so the shirt says, "What up, Grinches?" And I think in my head, what up? I love it. And it's nice, and it's long, and it's comfy. And yes, this was from Temu as well. I have my new phone case on, the one with the Grinch. I haven't done a whole heck of a lot today, to be honest with you. I've just been chilling. I actually should go get a little bit of wet cat food for my cats too. That's what I should do as well. I think I will. I'm gonna grab an iced coffee first. A cold brew, that is. Because I think I have like three cans left, I believe. And I know I'm not gonna want to go out a bunch. The Temu haul, I did it from my bedroom. I did it because I was sitting in the chair and I was watching TV. I was sitting back. And I decided, you know what? Now's the time to get it done. I was right there. The bags were right by my chair. So I decided I just had to set up the tripod with the light. So I just set that up, plugged it right in. And then the one time it fell, it was funny. I didn't even know it fell. I was like, bashed me right in the face. I just laugh. I laugh at myself all the time. So I know a lot of people don't watch that, but the things from the mystery, it was too funny. I'm surprised it was all clothing, to be honest with you. They also have where you could buy like 10 small bags for like $10. I thought about doing that as well. But we'll see. I could actually head up there now that I know it's there and where it is. It was rather interesting. So if the dresses I'm not going to donate because they're just cheap quality. And I'm not going to, you know what I mean?
Are you just getting yours?
Yes.
Gotcha. Come on down.
Thank you. And I need to use my phone. Apparently there's no one there because that's usually, yep, nobody's here. That's usually when they notice real quick. So hold on one moment. All right. Got my coffee. I need to taste it. Well, no, it doesn't look a little dark. I thought it looked a little dark. I have my homemade coffee right there. Delicious. But I am going to finish my homemade. It's very good. So, I hope those that watched did enjoy. I do have a couple more little orders coming through, and I plan on placing, I think, one other. I wanted to work on my diamond art last night. I tried. My hands would not cooperate with the little pen thing, so I was like, instead of getting frustrated, don't even bother. You know what I'm saying? So, checked my mail, no mail. No mail's good mail. What else? Oh, I brought my trash can up. I just did small little things today. I had a couple dishes. I did those. I did not have my grands today. So, yeah, not a heck of a lot going on. This is going to be a tiny short vlog, so I won't post this. I'll do probably a car vlog tomorrow. Longer car vlog, and see if any of our friends do anything. I keep wanting to say that Jim is so wrong about me saying something about honey buns and something about me not wanting Jerry's channel up. That's so not true. I don't know where you would get that information from. I'm not sure who your raven is. Your crow or then raven. Not sure, but whoever it was is not being honest with you. And really, Jim, I've never been really mean about you. Did I put the little videos together with you passing gas? Yeah, I did. I mean, you chose to put that on the internet. You could have edited that out or started recording again. It was right in the beginning of your video. And your wife pushing out that large gas. That was pushed out. You could see it was. So, if you put it on the internet and you leave it on the internet like your wife with her bare butt, do you expect somebody not to comment or react or have things to say? I mean, for God's sakes. It is what it is. You do you, boo. And I'll do me. And I really need to respond to some comments because I really felt bad. I think it was Bella that said she knows I don't respond to comments much, and I feel awful. Since I'm feeling this way, I'm going to just try to maybe sit on the couch or maybe sit in my bedroom with my feet up and use voice to text. Sometimes the spelling won't come out right though, so I'll let you know now that I'm going to try to respond by voice to text because my fingers are not working. And then it gets frustrating when your fingers do not work right. So, I wish I could answer each and every one of you. I mean, I value your comments. I value your opinions and your thoughts. So I just want to let you know that. Without you, there'd be no me. So I just thought I'd let you know. All right. That bump is, sometimes when you're very sore and you go over bumps, doesn't feel that great, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna go in the house and what time is it? Oh, I didn't even notice. Oh, almost 4 o'clock. How time flies when you're having fun. So I'm just gonna go in the house and basically not do a heck of a lot. I went down to see Everly and Trey for a little bit, and I started getting real shaky and such. So I just said I was going home, but I will go down for bath time and bedtime to see them. So, but I'm going to get going now. And you know me, I'll be back tomorrow, one way or another. So until later, bye-bye.
Eternity later.
This is going to say many hours later. I've got some errands to run, and I'm having a slight flare-up. But I'm still going to do things. So I do want to say one thing. I want to say happy birthday, Hank. By the time this is posted, I'm sure it will be the day after, but I apologize. But I'm thinking of you. I hope you had a good day and a good birthday. So I am going to run to get more gas. I'm going to fill her up. I don't like doing just getting a little bit and going and such. I just want to top her off because if this flare-up lasts a while, it's something that I won't be able to do. And I do let Tasha utilize my car for work. So I'm just trying to think ahead of things. And I have my sister coming over with her granddaughter. So I thought I'm going to get, it's called the Buffalo Bills box, I believe, from McDonald's. So it'll be like a treat. Amelia had a half day today. Oh, I don't know. Does Tasha, I need to check. I need to check if Tasha has her school meeting today or tomorrow. Because if she does, Cheryl will be working and I'll need to watch the kids. So, and I'm also going to go to Aldi's and pick up some more salad. I don't have any. And if I get real bad, I just like to be prepared. So that is what I'm doing. Last night I didn't sleep well, and I tried answering some comments, and I know I'm gonna work on them tomorrow for real. I promise you. I'm gonna get to at least the last 2 or 3 videos. So I will try to get that done. I feel really bad when I don't do it. But I'll get to it. Besides that, not too much going on. Jody mentioned maybe perhaps, now this isn't a 100%, about doing a live and maybe showing our cooking videos. If she does that, I'll need to upload my cooking video privately and that way she could share it on her live, and then I'll make it live on my channel as well. So that would be fun. I think we could talk, and you know what I mean, say, oh, I looked horrible in that, but I did it for Joni, you know what I mean, I promised. Then I was like, I don't want to do it. Then I was like, all right, I will do it just for you, Joni. So I think I say that in the video. Oh, and I chew my food too. You know me, no shame in my game. I do want to do a live though. I do want to. I just can't get over the gabapentin. I believe it's Diane Williams, and she battled cancer, and from the pain and such, she takes 650, I believe, milligrams of gabapentin for pain. You know, and Jerry has all this terrible pain, you know, in her back and such. 100 milligrams is so low. Maybe they will increase her gradually, and maybe that will help more. You can never tell, you know. I do wish she'd get up and walk. I do wish that she would get up and vlog, and you know, not be on the chair or the couch, or maybe show her cooking again. Maybe gym. Holy smokes, why is it so crowded? Just show different things, you know. Show that she's doing things. Show that she's letting the dog out. There's so much to do, and I don't think, you know, she would have a problem doing so if she just does it slowly and easily. So hold on while I pump some gas here. All right, I'm gonna trip it to make sure I keep track of my miles. I'm so corny like that. Let's see. Come on. There we go. All right, so that's done. And guess where we're going next? Yes, my friends, we are going to Dunkin'. I need a cold brew so bad. And I will get Tasha one as well. And I told her, I said, girlie, you might. She goes, I know, I might be going. She goes, but I'll do it when on the way home from work and such. Usually, she just wants to get home and be with her kids. It's great. There's many times she does bring it though, and then I'll get one in the afternoon, you know. But also, if JR knows, like, I'm having a flare-up, oftentimes I'll come home and find one, and not come home. I'll get up from bed and go to make my coffee, and there's one in there. And sometimes he leaves a little note. Just so sweet. It really is so sweet. So, I think my other couple packages are like other processing in in the States. So I need to check that. I didn't check it today, I'm not gonna lie. I did talk in the Discord for a little bit, say hi to people. And I'm sorry I don't do it more often. It's just life gets busy. And when I'm out and about, I like to just make my little car vlogs. I did take the hair piece out because I was laying down, not gonna lie, and it was bothering me when I was laying back, so this is as good as it gets. My hands hurt. And people with fibro on my channel, because there's some that has fibromyalgia also. Has the bottom of your feet ever hurt? Because
what can I get for you?
Hi, can I please get a large cold brew with the shots of vanilla, Splendid and cream,
Okay.
and then another large cold brew.
With the caramel?
Yeah. With the extra caramel and extra.
Yep.
Okay.
Sugar,
And
anything else?
nope, that's it, honey.
$9.81.
Thank you. This is something new where the bottom of my feet are hurting. I've had where my ankles hurt and my bones hurt and the muscles, but not the bottom of the feet when I walk. It's a weird thing. Hold on. All right, let's test it. When it's difficult to pull the straw thing down, yeah. Delicious. Let me throw this out. Want to watch? My homemade one. It got all watered down. Fibromyalgia sucks. However, I'm not going to let it stop me. I'm going to move through it. And I don't want it to make me where I roll up in a ball on my bed. So that's why I'm actually trying to push myself. And my doctor always says, oh, my feet, that it's best to move, to not lay in bed. A couple of times, about 5 years ago, I was actually hospitalized for a fibromyalgia flare-up. Like, it lasted days where I couldn't get up just to go to the bathroom, the restroom. I would actually cry just to walk to the restroom. And that's when I wasn't on gabapentin then either. And that's when my doctor said, the fiber flare-ups, we have to get that under control. And if I get pain medication, which I'm not, I do have some, I think, tramadol, but back in the day, that was not considered an opiate, and I would take it. But now that it's considered an opiate, I don't know why I'm afraid of pain medication so bad. Even with my knee, I tried doing the marijuana, the medical marijuana, the gummies, the lozenges, and my doctor, he told me it's not strong enough. It's not strong enough. Hard-headed me said I could do it. Guess what, guys? If you have a knee replacement, please listen to what the doctor says and take what he says. Here in New York State, when doctors call in things like the doctor had called in hydrocodone 7.5, and when I went to pick it up, Walmart did the tramadol. So I called them up and I said, did you switch the hydrocodone 7.5 to the tramadol? He said no. Well, I'm lying. My doctor didn't speak. My nurse did. And she said, no, we called in hydrocodone. I said, well, when I went to Walgreens, no, I'm lying. I went to Walmart originally. I said, when I went to Walmart, they gave me tramadol. And she said, some pharmacies do that. So I was like, all right. So I, doing the tramadol. And that didn't really work. I said, well, I'm going to try it, to the nurse. And she goes, I don't think. I said, well, I'll try it. It's a lower dose. It's better. It didn't work. So then I got in contact with the nurse and said, yeah, it's not taking the edge off at all. So that's when I switched pharmacy. She goes, they're going to do it again. That's when I went to Walgreens. And Walgreens, they didn't switch it to tramadol at all. So I don't know why Walmart would have done that. So I'd asked the nurse, I was like, well, do I flush these? What do I do? She goes, no, keep them in case you need them in the future. So I've kept them, and I have a feeling when I take my gabapentin for the night, I have a feeling what I'll do is take a tramadol. to see if that helps take the edge off better. But I try to do what the doctor says. And sometimes, I'm telling you, with the moving, with the flare-up, sometimes it really does. I haven't gotten to that point where I've been hospitalized again. But then again, I've been on the gabapentin, so that might be very helpful. I'm sorry, it's a boring vlog. I apologize. So I'll run to Aldi's, and I could have went to McDonald's. It was right next to Dunkin'. I just didn't want to have cold food when they come over, you know. So I want it to be like fresh. Not that McDonald's is fresh, trust me. I don't even eat it at all. But it'll be a treat for the grands and my sister's granddaughter. And I think it comes with like nuggets and a cheeseburger or 2 cheeseburgers and fries. And I even think it comes with a soda, which they don't drink soda, so. But I think I'll get a Sprite for the neighbor lady. Actually, I just thought of that. That was a pretty smart thought. And I do have to say, I've been having fibro brain for real. Like, for real. I went in the kitchen last night and I couldn't remember what I went in for. I went back in my room. Then I'm like, oh my goodness. I actually got up to use the restroom. I don't know why. I always use the restroom by the kitchen. I don't know. Maybe because it's smaller. I'm not sure. The only thing I use my big bathroom for actually is to take a bath. And sometimes I'll blow dry my hair in there and maybe straighten it, but otherwise I use that small bathroom. Maybe it's, why is it so busy? Maybe it's me just preparing myself, you know, to downsize perhaps. Looks like my sister's vehicle. But yeah, I'm gonna run in here and get the lettuce and such, or you know, the bag salad. I do have stew beef in the crock pot because it's so easy to do. And all I have to do is add potatoes and then add carrots after that. I have onion in there and garlic in there, and I tried that. I put that package in there to see how that works out. So, but that's just cooking, and then I'll ask the Chair and Tasha if they'd like to come down and pick some up, or if they'd like to come, Jared will be working. If they'll, you know, if Tasha wants to bring the girls down to eat, then that'll be fine. If not, you know, I'll prepare a big bowl for them. And then I have the little glass, like Pyrex bowls, and I'll put some servings in that. I'll have one, and then I'll also put it in the freezer. So, all right, let's go in here. I'm just putting it off, but let's do it.
Eternity later.
I've had to hit this record 3 times. Thought it was recording. I showed some boots I picked up for the girls. Let me show you. These, oops, are Amelia size. Only $14.99 at Aldi's, and their Aldi boots are good. Ebony's worn them before too, and I just told Tasha I don't know Ebony's size, so I think she's a 7 or an 8, but don't want to get her boots until know her size. So gonna check that out, because they got like the bear paws or the Uggs, you know what I'm saying, and they look nice. And I want to say they're $14.99 as well. And then these are for Everly. So, you know, just play outside in the snow boots. They don't leak. Their feet don't get cold. So, they've got some that are, you know, similar to this at Walmart for over $39. So, Yep. And kids go through boots and such so quickly. So I thought that was a good buy, and I picked it up. I did show them the pictures, though, to make sure that, you know what I mean, it would go with their snowsuits and such. And Tasha's like, yes, and it doesn't even matter because Amelia needs to have an extra pair of boots to leave at school. So there you go. Now to McDonald's, and I hope it's not packed because sometimes it's so busy there. They have a real hard time finding workers, and the workers that do work don't really move around much. They just kind of stand. But they're fixing this home up. I remember when when they had the Boxing Hall of Fame, that's where our table was for our baked goods, and I can't remember the actor's name. He got in a lot of trouble for like throwing a cell phone and such. And to be honest with you, I didn't even know who he was. And he came up to the table and he said, and I want, you know, now that you think back, he had like 3 guys surrounding him. And I said, the chocolate chip. Everyone raves about the chocolate chip. So he goes, so those are the best cookies. So they were back then, you got 6 cookies for $1.50. He handed a 20, and I was giving him the change, and he said, don't worry about it. I'll have to ask JR the name of the actor, because he was so mad that I didn't know who it was or take a picture. And back then, I didn't have a phone like the iPhone or whatever. I had the flip phone, you know, that took those crappy pictures. And he came back and he said, you know what? Those are the best chocolate chip cookies I've ever tasted. And he came back with a 50. And I said, well, how many bags would you like? He goes, no, this is just for you. Those are fantastic. So me and my sister were like, oh my God, like who does that? And then, I don't know, like a customer later says, you know who that was? And they're like, no. I mean, because he wasn't dressed up. He was kind of grungy looking. And she said the name. And I want to remember to put the name in here because JR is very good with remembering who it was because he liked his movies. And it's not none of the Baldwins. I've met the Baldwins, so yeah, but hold on one second.
A few moments later.
All right, just did the order, so it was really quick. We'll see how it goes here. And I scan for points, guys, so when I pay, so give me a second again. Sorry. No, actually, they're not doing this when they're collecting the money. Usually they collect it at the first window and then you pick it up at the second, but apparently they're doing it from the one window. I like this car in front of me. It's a Nissan Rogue Platinum Edition, all-wheel drive. I like the looks of it. Let me show you. So I like the look of the back end of it. It looks nice. It looks a little larger than mine though, but I like the look. Thought I'd share that with you. When I watch YouTube, there's people that actually live in cars like that. I don't know how, but man. And then there's one woman that actually she came through the upstate New York area, not far, and it's called Van Life, and she just updated and got a newer one, and now she's in Tacoma, Washington, and she is doing a bunch of the deliveries, whatever they're called, where she goes to the restaurants and brings it to them, or goes to the grocery store and brings her so she's earning more money because she's got something planned. I think she's going overseas or something, but I haven't caught up to all those videos. I did watch the TNT, where they do their Temu hauls. I love them. I think they're funny. Their pencil tree was very pretty that they got from Temu. They did a collaboration with other channels. I watched them from my TV, so I couldn't get in the description. So I think, well, I'm going to be a sloth. I think while I'm on the couch, I'll use my phone and see. They said they were smaller channels that they were trying to help make them grow, which is very nice of them. That's why I say channels support each other, you know. be kind, be friendly. Like all I want is peace, and it's plain and simple. Something's going on. Sorry, I think it's police. Yep, it's a sheriff. Oh. Definitely not on the throughway, because they went past the throughway exit. I'm next. I have to scan my phone. Alright, I just have to pull up and wait. So, an ambulance went by as well. So, as I sat there, I was, saying a prayer for whoever that is needed for. I am happy to be myself again. I am happy that I don't have that anger in me that I had. What, a year? Well, it will be a year. That Florida trip did me phenomenal. And I promised myself that I would be the person that I am, and it didn't matter what was said, what was done. I'm not feeding into it. It must kill some people, but sorry. I'm happy with the way I feel. I'm happy with being me, kind, helping, loving. And when I do speak about Jerry and Jim, I don't find myself being mean. Maybe I am. I find it as, Jerry, I wish you would truly not even listen to me. Listen to your doctors. That day, you overtalked your doctor terribly. And you could kind of hear the frustration, and then to miss your trial, and then to say, now you can't go there for a trial, and there's, other places. I don't understand why you don't want to help yourself. And if you don't want to help yourself, if you don't want any treatment whatsoever, then that's what you should say. I am not going to do treatment. I am going to live and let the cancer just take its journey. The concern is too with your, as you call them, boo-boos, which we know they're bed sores. There's no hiding it. And now apparently you have one up front, which is very dangerous. Thank you, honey. You have a nice day. Which is very dangerous. Infection that could run through your body. How is that being mean? How is that being mean by saying, you really need to seek treatment? How is it being mean by saying, if you have to go to the hospital to clear those wounds, how is that mean? Maybe you find it mean that what your mother-in-law wants and what you want are two different things. Perhaps that. But I think like you choose joy. You choose to quality of life over quantity. You choose that, okay? Doesn't Sally have a right as well to choose what she wants in life? Like if she wants to live in a small apartment, like in, I don't want to say elderly, but, like a senior living type of space, don't you think she has the right to do that? That's her choice. Life is about choices. And you having a husband that some things have to maybe be said over and over, or, he might need help with certain things. Wouldn't you think by you helping him and showing him that you are both able to do it on your own, both able to take care of your bills, set your pride aside, because I didn't see where you had a lot of pride, and I'm sorry to say that, because not many people show their peach or their bare rear end, or when you would ask for donations, when you would, Like, you got money for microphones. Where are they? You know, someone donated the money specifically for that. Okay, so you couldn't find 3. Well, you could find a set of 4. They all connect together, but you didn't do that. So that's where people get upset. Like, you don't, if someone goes to help you, you don't use it for what it's intended to or what the person asks you to do. So I would suggest, and this is just a suggestion, is wear your back brace. Start moving a little more, helping yourself. And if you really don't like soap, honestly, just sit in your shower chair and just let the water run over you. Use your hose. It'll feel so good. It'll feel so good if soap dries your skin. Just take care of you so you could get better, and then maybe you and Jim get the apartment that Jim can maintain on his own when, God forbid, something happens to you. How is that being mean by just saying the things? I'm not calling no names. I'm not doing that at all. I'm just saying there's a way to help yourself. And it's sad to watch. And yeah, people do get frustrated. They get frustrated that, you know, if you say something or ask a question, you get deleted or blocked. But yet Jim will say, well, where are, you know, oh, there's only 3 people commenting. Well, you know what, Jim? Some of the people you blocked didn't even ask bad things. You just, if you bring up politics and you don't expect them to speak politics, then I don't know what to say. But anyways, guys, I am home. I am home. And I am going to text them to come get her. Well, I'm going to text Tasha. Come get her coffee and the boots. And I'm going home. And then my sister and her grand are coming over. And then Tasha and my grands will come down. But until later, guys, take care. Bye-bye. And happy birthday, Hank.